Hello Flickering Myth family and welcome to our channel. My name is EJ and I'm so excited for today's video review. We have long awaited the arrival of Shadow in this franchise and he is here to kick some ass. Yes, we are talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 3. What a journey I've had with this franchise. I remember that first entry back in 2020? I did not like it. I had pretty negative feelings for it. Then I randomly rewatched it during the pandemic and I kind of found myself being enamored by it, enjoying it. Then Sonic 2 came out. I quite enjoyed it, especially with the inclusion of Knuckles. Such a great inclusion there. Such a fun character to watch unfold. Now with Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Think about the game a little too much here, but that's just what this put me in. I was in the mood to play some Sonic. I was in the mood to deep dive into the Sonic lore. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is one of those rare, I think, great family films, and to me, one of the best action movies I've seen all year. It has the heart and humor you need for a movie like this, but it also has some great action scenes. There's one at the end, my goodness, I was not expecting them to go the avenue they were. They started building towards it, and I'm like, they're not gonna do this, and then they do it, and it's so rewarding, it's so fulfilling. If you are a fan of the Sonic franchise, that includes the video games or these movies, I definitely think you're going to be delighted by what they cook up with in this movie. Sonic is back once again with his friends Tails and Knuckles and his wonderful parents Tom and Maddie. My goodness, Tika, Sumpter, and James Marsden. The work that they do in this franchise just goes overlooked. I absolutely think Tika Sumpter has been such a wonderful heart in these movies. She's so just adorable and so sweet. Her work with James Marsden, her work with these kind of fake CGI creatures, it's always so endearing. I believe it. James Marsden is so believable as Sonic's dad in these movies. I just absolutely love him. So Sonic is here with his animated friends, which is Knuckles and Tails. He's also here with his family, and it's just supposed to be a chill time. He's just supposed to be reflecting on having a good life that he's built towards. But all of a sudden, Robotnik returns, and he is not alone. There is another Robotnik there, and there's also Shadow the Hedgehog. If you know anything about the lore of Sonic the Hedgehog, you knew Shadow coming up in here was going to be a big deal, and the movie makes sure that weight is there. Every time Shadow's on screen, every plot point, the backstory of Shadow, and the big fights that we get with his character all feel important, all feel major. It's the great voice acting from Keanu Reeves. It's the wonderful, I think, enhanced visual effects that this movie has, but it's also just the writing and the tone and the energy that they put towards Shadow. They want you to know he's a serious character. This is still a fun, goofy movie. Shadow definitely has his jokes as well, but this is a serious character, and they're trying to tell something serious here. They've definitely matured this up a little bit. I say that as much as they make B. Arthur jokes and Barbra Streisand jokes and mature jokes, but they're still doing very cheesy humor, and I laugh at each and every joke. That's maybe on me. I just bashed one movie for having pop culture fourth wall breaking jokes, but I like the ones here. It's definitely a personal preference, a personal taste, but I just found the jokes of Sonic to be good. But again, those jokes are backed by great action scenes, impressive visual effects, and just so much earnestness. These movies are not trying to reinvent the wheel. They're not trying to make you feel hard emotions that I've never felt before. I even got a little emotional with this. No, the movies aren't trying to do anything other than just give you good old-fashioned fun, and that's what this is.
Who is this guy?
He is much more impressive than the Hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
What is the future of Sonic after Sonic 3? Well, I would love to see Shadow return. I would love to see more characters brought in from the video games. They're definitely teasing something major with a potential next entry. Do I think we're going to get it? I don't know. I really don't know what we want to do with these Sonic movies. They still seem to have a passionate fan base. The people in my audience, when one of the end credit scenes dropped here, they cheered like it was middle of the road, like middle of the insanity Marvel movie. Like the passion, the energy that I felt when I was watching those movies, and a reference or a massive post-credit scene would tease something coming ahead, the way the audience would cheer for the MCU back then, that's how they cheered for this. So I definitely see the potential still there. There's a hunger there, and I think there's still more to play with. Yes, I think Sonic is running out of like fourth wall breaking jokes, and I'm sure he's like hungry for some more product placement. This movie is a little lacking on product placement. Good applause for trying to do that, sure. But yeah, I really do enjoy that this movie is trying, and the franchise is trying, and Jeff Fowler, I believe, is the director, and he just knows what we want as fans, and he's delivering it. He's not overpromising, these isn't too pretentious, it's just exactly where it needs to be. So I would love to see these continue on. I think the Knuckles show was a good avenue of kind of keeping the interest there in between movies, but I definitely think another movie should be right around the corner. Like 2026, I think that is a great time. That's going to be a big year for some big blockbusters, and Sonic 4, with what they built at the end of this movie, it could be such an epic big deal. It could be that kind of movie that brings us together as pop culture fans, as Sonic fans, as people who just want good family entertainment, because my goodness, I have not been entertained as an audience member. My little kid brain and my adult brain were so stimulated during this. I'm just so happy. Well, everyone, that is it for my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I don't really have much to say. I could give you a hardcore critique and an analysis of the Sonic franchise and what it means and the social commentary. I could probably give you all of one of those. I could also probably give you more Easter eggs, but I'm not a Sonic expert. I'm just a casual fan. But I know the Sonic experts were going crazy for this, and I know it's going to be a good time. If you want a good funny movie, a good action movie, and a good family film, Sonic 3 has it all. Alright guys, what did you think of my review? What do you think of the Sonic franchise? I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe to Flickering Myth, because we make videos like this for you to enjoy, and make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, because YouTube takes those way too seriously. Seriously, the algorithm is crazy. They like them thumbs up. I know you guys get tired of hearing the like, subscribe, hit that bell, all that jazz, but that stuff matters, and that matters, and I want you guys to see the Sonic review. I want other Sonic fans to see it as well, so make sure you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below, all that jazz, and let's talk about Sonic, the video games, and this awesome movie right down below.